What if the one thing holding you back from real clarity isn't a lack of motivation or discipline, but the simple fact that you're giving too much of yourself away? Every day you speak when silence would serve you better. You react when you should retreat inward. You scatter your attention across 100 things that don't matter, while the one thing that could change everything sits quietly in the corner, waiting for you to notice it. The ancient Stoics knew this secret. They practiced it relentlessly. And it wasn't flashy, it wasn't complicated, but it quietly separated those who drifted through life from those who led it with unshakable clarity. Today, you're going to discover the habit that changes everything. It's not what you think, and once you see it, you can't unsee it. Once you practice it, everything shifts faster than you ever imagined. If you're done letting the world pull you in every direction, drop no more distractions below in the comments right now. Let's begin. Let's be honest about where you are right now. You wake up and before your feet hit the floor, you're already reaching for your phone. Messages, notifications, news, someone's opinion about something that doesn't concern you. Another crisis you can't control. Another voice demanding your attention. You scroll, you react, you absorb, and without realizing it, you've already given away the first hour of your day to forces outside yourself. At work, you're constantly interrupted. A meeting that could have been an email. A colleague venting about office politics. A notification pinging every few minutes, pulling you out of focus, fragmenting your thoughts. You try to get things done, but you're always playing catch-up. You're busy, but not productive. Moving, but not forward. And then there's the talking. You talk about your plans before you've taken the first step. You share your struggles with people who don't have solutions. You defend yourself to critics who will never be satisfied. You explain, justify, announce, and broadcast your every move, seeking validation, seeking approval, seeking something outside yourself to tell you that you're on the right path. But here's the brutal truth. Every word you speak prematurely leaks energy. Every explanation you offer to someone who doesn't need to hear it drains your momentum. Every time you check what others think before you check what you think, you hand over your power. You're living in a state of constant reaction. You're not directing your life, you're responding to it. And somewhere deep down, you know it. You feel the scatter. You sense the drift. You recognize that despite all your effort, you're not moving with the clarity and control you once imagined for yourself. The Stoics had a word for this. They called it living outside yourself. It's the condition of allowing external events, other people's opinions, and the noise of the world to dictate your internal state. It's the opposite of sovereignty. It's the opposite of freedom. Marcus Aurelius, the most powerful man in Rome, wrote in his private journal, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." But he wasn't writing that because he had it all figured out. He was reminding himself, because even emperors fall into the trap of reacting, of seeking external validation, of forgetting where true power lies. Most people never escape this. They spend their entire lives in reactive mode. They let the world set the agenda. They speak too much and think too little. They seek approval from crowds who will forget them by tomorrow. They chase goals they don't even want because someone else told them those goals mattered. And here's what hurts the most. They're capable of so much more. They have the intelligence. They have the potential. They have the time. But they never focus it, never harness it. They never turn the spotlight inward and ask the only questions that matter. What do I want? What do I control? What can I do right now? Instead, they talk, they announce, they react, they scatter, and the years slip by. You don't want that. If you're still listening, it's because something inside you is ready for a different way. You're tired of the noise. You're exhausted by the performance. You're done giving your energy to things that don't serve your growth. You want your time back. You want your focus back. You want yourself back. And the good news is this: you don't need permission. You don't need the perfect plan. You don't need to wait for the right moment. You just need to understand one thing. The habit that changes everything isn't loud. It isn't dramatic. It doesn't require you to announce it to the world. It's the opposite. It's quiet. It's internal. It's invisible to everyone but you. And it starts the moment you make a single decision to focus on yourself and stay silent. So what does this habit actually look like? It's simpler than you think, but not easier. Focusing on yourself means redirecting your attention to the only things you can control: your thoughts, your actions, your responses, your effort. Not the outcome, not what others think, not the economy, the algorithm, the competition, or the critics. Just you. Staying silent means resisting the urge to speak prematurely, to announce your intentions, to seek validation, or react impulsively. It means learning to hold your energy inside until the right moment, until you've actually done the work, until speaking serves a purpose beyond ego. This is not about becoming a recluse. It's about being strategic with your words and ruthless with your attention. Epictetus taught, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Seneca wrote, "The greatest remedy for anger is delay." Pause. Stay silent. Let the moment pass through you instead of reacting from it. That silence is where your power lives, and as you practice this daily, something remarkable happens. You start to notice patterns you couldn't see before. You hear the signal beneath the noise. You recognize what actually matters versus what merely demands attention. You simplify. You focus. You execute. And here's the paradox. The less you speak, the more weight your words carry. The less you react, the more intentional your actions become. The less you seek validation, the more confident you feel. The world respects silence. It respects restraint. It respects people who don't need to explain themselves. But more importantly, you respect yourself. Because you're living according to your own standards, not the world's. You're moving in the direction you chose, not the direction the crowd is drifting. This is the essence of discipline. Not deprivation, but direction. And it all starts with one habit. Focus on yourself and stay silent. So here's your challenge for the next 7 days. Practice this habit. Don't announce your plans. Don't react impulsively. Don't seek validation. Move quietly. Move intentionally. Keep your attention turned inward. Watch what happens. Watch how your clarity sharpens. Watch how your energy returns. Watch how your results improve. You already have everything you need. The power is already inside you. You just have to stop giving it away. Focus on yourself. Stay silent. Let the work speak. And remember, the moment you decide to change is the moment everything begins to shift. That moment is now. Choose it.